Elden Ring, or Masochist Simulator as I appropriately call it, is a game I avoided like the plague. In fact, it wasn't just Elden Ring I avoided. Any FromSoft game I just looked away from and said, no, why would I want to play something that's really difficult for no reason? But over the years, I heard Elden Ring is the, quote-unquote, and I mean a lot of quotations, easiest FromSoft game. And honestly, my honest reaction to that statement is,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Eventually, I did cave into peer pressure and I did buy Elden Ring. And to be perfectly honest, I expected to play it once, hate it, and never pick it back up again. So, there I was, scrolling through the character creator and trying to find the class that speaks to me the most, when I decided to choose Warrior class.
What is that?
I'm ready to save the Erd Tree, boys. The first thing I struggled with when it comes to Elden Ring was the controls. It felt like I was fucking playing Finger Twister at first. So right pointer finger, down on D-pad. The D-pad is used for your items, weapons, flasks, spells. The bumpers of the controller, left and right bumper, can be used for light attacks, staffs, fucking shields. The right trigger can be used for a heavy attack, while the left trigger can only be used for like Ashes of War on weapons. Or it can be used to parry certain attacks. Running, rolling, and backdashing are binded to circle, while X is binded to just jumping. Left bumper can also be used for dual wielding if both weapons are the same type, for example, curved sword or straight sword. If that sounds like a lot, well, it kinda is. Don't worry, Elden Ring's control scheme is a lot more simple than it seems. Once you get the hang of it, it's as simple as making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. We are not in 2008 anymore, get that shit off my screen! Come on, there's gotta be better material in the script. Let me see here, give me a second. Oh, it's all fucking garbage. So as I was getting used to Elden Ring's control scheme, watching me fight things felt, oh shit. Oh fuck. I got surrounded. Oh, come on. Oh, God, that guy's just too strong then. Oh, jeez. Okay. What the fuck? I was enjoying the open world and I was enjoying trying to get the hang of the controls. The game felt super difficult, but I wasn't super pessimistic. I felt somewhat optimistic. That was until, as you just saw, I fought Margit for the very first time. This one boss, this one fight, made me start hating this game. You're telling me I don't get handed a free win and I have to earn that shit in order to unlock the rest of the game? Margit gave past me a much needed slap across the face to realize that this game ain't fucking around. I spent hours, multiple streams, trying to beat this guy and being unsuccessful. Eventually, I just said, fuck it, I give up and uninstalled Elden Ring. But as I uninstalled it, a few hours after I did, something kept drawing me in. And then I realized Elden Ring is fucking genius. Safe. I'm playing it safe. I'm staying back. No! Oh my god, leave me alone, bitch. Are you fucking serious, man? Fucking go in. I got him one. I took a risk and I died for it, man. Oh shit! And I'm dying on the first phase again.
Put these
Fuck you, Margit! Suck my dick! Yes!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
When I finally beat Margit, I was so fucking happy. I actually started crying on stream. This is not a joke, by the way. From that point on, I made an internal rule with myself. Never put myself through that much torture for a boss fight again. It's why I rune farm so much, to make sure I had as much health as possible to make the boss fights as easy as possible.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money. Money.
It's why I cheesed certain boss fights. We'll get to that later though. But like the title card said a few moments ago, difficulty brings determination. Despite me being complete ass at Elden Ring, me knowing that it's difficult made me determined to prove myself that I can actually beat this game despite being complete shit. Despite popular belief, Elden Ring or any other Souls game is more than just, oh, holy shit, this is difficult, I'm gonna take my console, throw it out the window onto oncoming traffic, and then kill a family of 4. From an outsider's perspective, yeah, it's kinda hard to see past the difficulty aspect. One thing I could tell you that will definitely help you see past just the difficulty aspect is creating your character's build. You want a bleed build? Go ahead. Magic? Sure, why not? Strength? Fuck it, we ball. Shield build? What the fuck? Sure, why not? No weapons, no armor build? I mean, I would question if you're okay in the head, but I mean, you could do it. Bow and arrow build? You better hope you have the fucking accuracy of Hawkeye. What I'm trying to say is that Elden Ring allows you to make whatever character build you want, and it's fucking awesome for that. The class selection screen is more of a, hey, which thing stands out to you the most? What do you want to cater to the most? Despite me choosing warrior, I ended up as a mage. Yeah, 2 completely different classes. You can also interchange the Ashes of War on non-somber weapons. On somber smithing stone weapons, the Ashes of War are permanent, but usually somber weapons are stronger anyways, so, you know, run a somber weapon. You can also mix and match armor sets, which is really cool. Also, this game has way too many cool looking armor sets. I wish I could just wear them all at once sometimes. By the way, the Hoslo set is the best looking armor set in this game, and if you disagree with me,
and I know it's your opinion, but your opinion's wrong.
You can upgrade almost every weapon in this game. You cannot upgrade your armor though, and at first I was like, that's kind of dumb, but now I get it because it'd be kind of broken if you had like plus 10 Hoslo armor. The only thing you could change about your armor is by making it lighter, which makes its stats worse, which makes me question why the hell this is a mechanic in the first place. Why would you want to make your armor worse just because it's lighter? Just upgrade your endurance if you want more weight capacity, like the hell? Decreasing your armor stats is almost as dumb as thinking, oh, I'm gonna be rich and famous when I was little. Like, where's the money, me? I don't see it. It's almost as dumb as getting a Lamborghini and then trading it in for the Hot Wheels variant of it. Like, maybe there's something I'm missing about making your armor lighter, so please, for the love of God, comment down below what the fuck it's used for, because I clearly can't find its use. Remember a few moments ago I mentioned almost every weapon is upgradable? The Meteorite Staff decided to be special and say, no, you can't upgrade me. The Meteorite Staff, yeah, it makes rock spells stronger, that's cool. I would love to make my rock spells way stronger by being able to upgrade the staff, but I can't. The staff may be powerful, but you know what's more powerful? A staff I can fucking upgrade. Elden Ring's combat is a mix of many things. Stressful, aggravating, difficult, satisfying, engaging, addicting, many things, and it mixes super well. When you fuck up a dodge, it feels like a slap directly on the face. Like, damn it, man, I should know how to dodge that by now. Or the opposite, when you finally learn how to dodge that one attack that you just can't seem to dodge. It's like, yes, I got it. Mistakes are frustrating, learning is rewarding. You can see your progress slowly but surely over time. The best part about the combat system is no strategy is an incorrect strategy, despite what Souls fans like to tell people.
What do you mean you use blasphemous, blatant Comet Azor? How dare you tarnish the difficulty of Elden Ring?
By this logic, that means that you can't dodge roll, because that will make the game too easy. You can't avoid attacks, right? You don't want the game to be too easy. You don't want to upgrade your weapon either, because you'll do more damage, and that will make the game too easy. Oh wait, you can't upgrade your stats either, because that will also make the game too easy, because your character will be stronger, and you also can't wear armor. You see how fucking stupid this sounds? I sound like an idiot. It's your build, your character. You play how the fuck you want. If you want to cheese every boss fight, go ahead. Fuck what everyone else says. Like, I cheesed Malekith. I feel no shame in saying that. I only fought him a handful of times before I was like, yup, His attack pattern's way too aggressive for me. I'm cheesing him and moving on. I'll admit that Malekith's aggressive attack pattern really did catch me off guard, but his attack pattern just wasn't for me. He just feels out of place, you know what I'm saying? I guess you could say he's the Black Blade of Elden Ring bosses. Get it? Black sheep, black blade. I'm sorry. Godfrey, Radagon, and Elden Beast, the bosses after Malekith, are just like the other bosses before Malekith. They wait to attack you. Micromanaging is also a pretty big part of Elden Ring's combat. If you don't manage your stamina well, you're fucked. When should I pop a mana flask? When should I pop a healing flask? Don't use your flasks too much or you won't have them for later. Try not to hesitate too much, otherwise you'll lose your attacking opportunities. If an opportunity presents itself, fucking take it. Just like in real life. Hey babe, before you go, how do you feel about roleplay? Boss fight attack patterns will randomize, so fights are super unpredictable besides the beginning part. Love how unpredictable the boss fights are. You really have to adapt to the fucking fight on the fly at times. There's also regular enemies you can find while exploring the world, and they're definitely not as tough as the main bosses, but they're still pretty tough. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could try killing the NPCs. That's definitely a good idea, and you should totally try it. Elden Ring's exploration is nothing short of incredible. Every single time I was like, alright, let's continue the main story, I would instantly get sidetracked by all the fucking cool shit in this game. Like, exploring is how I got the Knight in Flame sword, one of my favorite swords in the game because it's just so cool and badass, bro. Which takes me to my next point, exploration is super rewarding. And if you're not sure what to look for, just watch a guide video on item locations. Today, guys, I'm gonna show y'all how to find the perfect therapist to help you cope through your Elden Ring session. You are aware that this Margit fellow isn't real? Yeah, I know, but like, that fucking phrase that he says keeps me up at night, you know what I'm saying? Okay, marking you as mentally unstable. Look, I know graphics don't make a game, but holy shit, Elden Ring is a gorgeous looking game, man. Makes me wish this game had a fucking photo mode, man. The amount of screenshots I would take. As you explore, you can run into puzzles that you have to solve, or maybe you can run into NPCs that give you quests to do. This game does not hold your hand when it comes to the open world. You gotta figure this shit out on your own, and I have no idea how people figured this shit out on their own. I do like that this game respects the player's intelligence. It's not another waypoint simulator game, where you go to this place and then you go to this place. Waypoint simulator.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
My dick!
New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
The only time this game really points out on the map where you need to go for a quest is Ronnie's quest and Volcano Manor for the Hoslow armor. I find it weird that they only marked some quests on the map and not just all of the quests on the map. Like, you're sending me mixed signals here. Do I know where I need to go, or do I have to figure it out? I'm sorry, but you can't just choose when to guide me and when not to. Obviously, I'm excluding the tutorial because that's the fucking tutorial. I loved exploring each and every area in this game, and it was just so fun just traversing through the world and taking in each environment. The world itself is just filled with life and has just so much personality, man. Elden Ring has one of the weirdest multiplayer systems I've ever fucking seen in a game. You know how most multiplayer games are, oh, just join the game, oh, I'll just invite you to my party. No, Elden Ring isn't like that. First of all, you need to place down a gold summon sign. Make sure your world password is the same as your friend's. Make sure your friend is in the same exact location you placed down your gold summon sign. Use an item that reveals that gold summon sign, and then you can play with your friend. If either of you die, you have to do the gold summon sign step again. Invading another player's world, meaning that you want to just fight them, just requires you to just activate it. If you want to like 1v1 your friends just for fun, you have to do the steps I mentioned earlier, just with the red summon sign instead. Or go to the Colosseum on the map. You can't fast travel in multiplayer or ride your spectral steed Torrent. I can understand the fast travel part, but seriously, you can't ride around on horses together? Come on, FromSoft! Why do we gotta go through so many fucking hoops just to play multiplayer in Elden Ring, man? Like, what the hell? By the way, you can leave custom messages along the world. Now, you can't type them out on your own, but you could do stuff like, liar, oh liar, therefore likely fire. That was one of my messages. There's also in-game bloodstains representing player deaths, and honestly, seeing people's deaths without the context behind it is kind of funny. Oh, someone's on a horse? Wait, what? Speaking of no context deaths, here's one of my deaths without any context. I did hear that Night Rain is a much better multiplayer experience, but I also heard that trying to revive your teammates is like trying to fight Senator Armstrong in Metal Gear Rising. I did not use this game's crafting system one single time my entire playthrough. I was gonna be nice and be like, well, a mage build doesn't really need a crafting system. Please name a build that needs this crafting system, because I can't think of a single one. I'ma just straight up say it, this crafting system's fucking ass if I could just, you know, never use it and then also never want to use it because it doesn't feel helpful. The gold pickled falfa is the only item I can think of that's actually good to craft because it increases the amount of runes you get from enemies. Maybe somebody watching this has found use in the crafting system. In my opinion, it's just like a, you could have not put it in the game kind of thing. Elden Ring's soundtrack is pretty damn good. I'm more of an energetic music kind of person, but I did enjoy a couple of the tracks. The music in this game really captures the feeling it wants to capture, and it captures it super, super well. This is gonna sound nitpicky, but I wish one of the boss themes had like a heavy metal vibe to it. That'd be badass, I'd love that. I absolutely hate the "it's a Souls game" excuse. It bothers the shit out of me. This applies to every single FromSoft game. In Bloodborne, your healing doesn't regenerate, you have to go farm it. But it's a Souls game, bro. In Dark Souls 1, if you die to a boss, you gotta walk all the way back towards it. But it's a Souls game, bro. In order to access the DLC for Elden Ring, you gotta beat a main game boss. But it's a Souls game, bro. Like, no! No! Stop using "it's a Souls game" to justify shit game design. Like I just mentioned, you gotta beat a main game Elden Ring boss to access the Shadows of the Erdtree DLC, and that boss is Mohg. My question is, why not just make him the first boss in the DLC then? The reason this excuse pisses me off so much is because of what I said earlier in this video. Difficulty brings determination. If that difficulty starts inconveniencing the player, that's bad game design. And it's not just because it's a Souls game. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody understands what I'm trying to say. I also hope it doesn't come off as me misunderstanding the gimmick of the FromSoft games entirely, because I understand what they're trying to go for. It just feels like there's a few times in Elden Ring where it's like, okay, you're getting a little too aggressive now. I didn't count my deaths. Look, I was going to, but then I kept forgetting to count my deaths, and now we're at 32 streams of Elden Ring, and if I were to go through each stream, I would have to put it at like 4 times speed, which, by the way, YouTube locks behind premium, which is fucking stupid. Let's talk about Elden Ring's story. Now, the story is more of a background thing, something that's just in the background, while the gameplay, the exploration, the combat is usually the main focus.
Brother,
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
All of this game's cutscenes are fantastic, and I wish it had more. Since the story is more of a backseat kind of thing, I would recommend watching a lore video if you're that interested. 9 hours? What the fuck? To be perfectly honest, Elden Ring didn't really need a story, but I'm glad it does have one. It makes the game more interesting. And I do find the story pretty interesting. I like it. I might just end up watching a lore video on this game. Not a 9-hour one though, I got shit to do. Hey yo, new record.